Happy Monday. The sun is all in my eyeballs. How are y'all? How are y'all? I'm actually on my way to get little dude some fried chicken. I am quite surprised and pleased, I will say, that he is requesting something a little more fatty, something a little more with, you know, because if anybody can use a few more calories and a little bit of grease, it's that little dude. And I just randomly got a text. Are you almost home? I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? What's wrong with my baby? He's like, is Friday the only day we can do fast food? I said, no. I said, why? I kind of want fried chicken. I said, okay, you can have fried chicken. But I'm glad he caught me when he caught me, because I was on my way home. I went thrifting. I know y'all didn't think I had forgot about thrifting, right? Since all my videos have been about my gardening experiences. But no, I just hadn't thought about going. And I honestly hadn't thought about going today. It was almost involuntary. I was passing by Thrift Town, and before I knew it, I turned left into the parking lot. Ooh, a lot of people want chicken. Chicken house is packed. Well, not too packed. 1, 2. I'm the third car. But anyway, I went in and I was like, Mel, what are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here? But because I had that just go moment, I'm thinking usually when that happens, or when I get this go thrifting, I find something good. And I did, guys. I didn't do any shop with me footage. I took a few pictures, and the pictures I took honestly are for proof positive that I have some sales resistance. So I'll show you guys what I left behind. There was stuff that I had been wanting there that was on sale today, 50 and 75% off. So I was like, this is probably why I, you know, subconsciously, is that the word? Decided to turn in there. But I'm happy with the things that I purchased. So it's kind of benefiting me that little dude wants chicken, because I have a little more yard time with my plants after we sit and eat. I still have tamales left over from yesterday. My brother came over with menudo, and then I purchased some tamales because I'm not really a fan of barbacoa. That was what he was gonna bring, but I got tamales, and he bought menudo, and we ate outside. It was kind of an impromptu thing. We weren't gonna eat outside. My outside wasn't ready for eating, but we went ahead and ate outside because they brought their little dog after he got groomed, and we were worried that he was gonna tinkle-torium in the house because he ain't trained all the way yet. Bear with me. Okay, that took way longer than it should. It is a good chicken spot though. This is where that little stray Willie was at. Y'all remember Willie? I would come out here try and feed him. I ain't that bum. Anywho, oh, that chicken smells delicious. Chihuahuas, I can't friggin' tell with this sun in my face what's happening with these dang arrows. I can't really get a good view of the oncoming traffic. Okay. Anywho, you guys, I'm gaining weight. Because my bra right now is super tight. And it ain't like my boobies are big. So, I think I'm gaining weight. I need to weigh myself. I'll find out when I go to the doctor. I'm going to ask about this fungus. I'm telling you, it matches exactly what's going on here. It's embarrassing. What if it's a fungus? But anyway, I started putting antibiotic ointment on it because chapstick and the Vaseline went to a crap. I started putting antibiotic ointment on it, and it's tamed it some, but it's still all scaly and gross. Anyway, yes, get home, sit down and eat with little dude, and hopefully there's still some daylight left, so I can get a good view of what, if anything, is happening. The only thing that I noticed is growing are my wildflower seeds. I planted wildflower seeds in various little pots here and there and here and there. and they're starting to grow. So I'm excited about that. And the good thing so far, everything that I repotted, like my starter plants, my peppers and stuff like that, they ain't dead. Even the little cherry tomato that got crushed is doing okay. Hadn't done anything, hadn't grown anywhere. You know what, I'm lying. One of my avocados that I repotted because I wanted them to be in matching pots, one of them is not doing too well. Actually, one of them got all its leaves blowed off. The last wind stormy situation we had has one sad little leaf right on top. Heck, that might have fallen off because we had some wind yesterday. But one little stem had all its leaves blowed off. Another little stem looks just gone. You know, it's just, and it may be transplant shock. Hopefully she perks up. But the main stem is looking okay. But every way I turn, the sun is in my balls. My eyeballs are sunburned. But anyway, I'm almost home. I'll see you guys there. Ooh, let's soothe my soul and look at some clearance flowers. Many famous double deep yellow brochua full sun. I can't pronounce them. Those are pretty. They were $6 something. $4. Ooh, what are these? More Monrovia. Look at this one. This doesn't look like the one I have. Not at all. Look at these little white ones. I will say, guys, I think I'm over plants now. I think I've had my fill. That is really pretty though. I am on the hunt for these brackets to mount a gate to my brick wall. And Home Depot had some, but they weren't as big as I needed. And I thought maybe Lowe's would have them in bigger size, but they don't. Or maybe I just don't know where to look. But I'm getting creative, guys. So these are what I need, but they're the same size as Home Depot and $1 more here. And it's just not gonna work. If I could find screws a little longer, I could make it work, but not like this. The devil's beating his wife, y'all. We have a severe thunderstorm warning, but I wanted to get back here and show you guys why I was running around hectic. Like, I got an idea in my head, and y'all know when I get an idea in my head, I gotta roll with it. I was inspired by these gardening websites that I'm on to make a gate out of limbs, and these are the ones that I cut down, the super long ones that fell down and crashed on my new plantings. Well, I trimmed them down to 6 feet, and the plan was I was going to sink them down 2 feet and have 4-foot posts and make a little gate frame of twigs and limbs. Let me show you what I'm talking about. But as I was out here trying to dig and see what the soil was like, I came across what people with clay soil come across. It's soft on top, but the more you get down to the bottom, it gets really hard. And then there's shale, which is like chalk rock, and your girl's upper body is not capable of doing that. So I'm going to attach one post here directly onto the brick with some masonry screws, and the other one here, okay, and then frame out a little gate. So I went to Lowe's and Home Depot, and I purchased a couple things, some masonry screws, the brackets that are going to hold the posts to the wall and the house. And then I got some 2.5 inch fasteners. These are 2-inch, but I couldn't remember, and I didn't think the 2-inch was going to be wide enough, so I got 2.5 inch just to make sure that the supports go around the posts. But it looks as if though the 2-inch might work, so these might end up going back. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, some random stuff. I got these super long screws. These are going to be what hold the gate frame together. I'm going to screw them together like so, like that. So this will be the frame of the door. These 4 twigs, well, not twigs, these 4 limbs are going to be the frame, and then I want to fill in the inside. I'm not sure if I want to fill in the inside with these bamboos that I have here or more random limbs that I find. And then I found a piece that has kind of a arch to it, and it's going to be the arch on top. I'm so excited. Oh, my car is full of mulch. I was going to wait until Saturday to do it, but since I was already at Home Depot and Lowe's, Home Depot has them 3 for $10, Lowe's has them 5 for $10. So I got 5 bags at Lowe's. My car smells like a lumberyard. I need to get those out right now before the rain comes. But let me show you guys real quick everything that's been done so far. There's this bed. I put the little boot right here. In here I did get my oh, what is this called? I had these last year and they did so well in the heat. I forget what they're called. Anywho, I got some of those. Then I got some sweet potato vine for creep's sake, for it to creep. It's not sunny right now, so it's not going. It's trying to. But the little fountain is running. This is my rose bush that I got from Aldi. I don't know that I'm gonna leave it here, but there's a lot of sun here, so I might move it, not sure. This evaporated. This is my little butterfly sippy sip station. I fill this part with water, and then buggies or lizards or whatever can prop themselves on there and take a sip. Purple hearts coming back in. Look guys, my wildflowers are sprouting. Isn't that sweet? This is full of wildflower seeds. I want to hang a little welcome sign here. I just need to drill a hole in here. Probably should have done it before I planted my seeds. My mini roses. I went ahead and brought this plant out because it was struggling inside and it's still struggling outside. I don't know if it's gonna survive. Here are my blueberries in my little roly pots. Here's my raspberries. There's my forsythia, the little yellow blooming bush. I couldn't resist it, guys. I had to get another fern. I need to fluff this one out. It's getting a little compact. I just shake them out and they get all fluffy again. And put a little bird feeder here. This is where I had my spider plants that died. I got all my little babies out now. There's my little rose bush that's trying to come back from last year. My lemons and my orange. Here's my little orange. My big mama lemon tree. This is my new jalapeno, and I put some marigolds in there. It already grew a pepper, and these are going to turn to peppers, and I really should pinch them off, but I don't want to. It's just, I need to pinch them off so it'll focus on the roots instead of the fruit, but I can't do it. There's my mango. There's my other little rose bush from last year. That one's, it's doing something. It's coming back nice. There's my little cherry. Only one, no flowers. I actually think I need to cut this off because it's touching the dirt and we don't want that. I bought my aloes out, and I think already they've gotten too much heat because these are turning kind of yellow and red. That ain't good. Oops. I meant to put my windows on my little Gnome Town. Ooh, let me take this in because it is sprinkling on me. Nothing here. I don't know what I want here. Probably nothing. I'm actually thinking of taking these down, the little baskets down. And if I had another place for my potting bench, I would move it. Because once my little arched gate is up, I want that to be the focus and not my little potting bench here. I just don't have any room for this anywhere else, and this is where I'm actually doing my work. These are a red hot chili pepper and a bell pepper that I grew from seed last year, the only two surviving things from last year. There's my wood pile with a few little limbs from the tree that I chopped down. Over here in the metal pots, my peppermint is coming back, my mint is coming back. In here I got wildflowers, they're sprouting, wildflowers sprouting. This right here is one of the days I went crazy with filler plants. This is called joyweed. Yeah guys, joyweed. These are my snapdragons trying to open. The red ones are opening up before the white ones, but that's okay. This is another little snapdragon with another little joyweed. In here I got two more sweet potato vines just to add a little color, a little something something. This here is a bell pepper, my Callaway's bell pepper with marigolds. In here I have radishes and garlic. The garlic ain't doing good. The garlic is garlic that I found sprouted in my kitchen. In here are my wax beans. Back there are my green beans, my carrots, just my little leftover marigolds. I haven't filled my fountain because I need to buy another little solar fountain. This is another bell pepper and marigolds. This is my tomato, a companion basil and marigolds. I heard that that's a good deal to keep bugs away from your tomato. There's a little extra basil that I didn't have room for with any other plant. There's my habaneros and marigolds. I am trying green peas again. And this is another jalapeno. So here is my little gardening area. Here's my beautiful azaleas, just doing the most. So beautiful. They get bigger and bigger every day. Two empty pots. I'm thinking of moving my blueberry and my raspberry back here and then just storing these. There's my little twig collection. Ain't nothing changed here. Although I did see where somebody spray painted their tires, and I think that's the route I'm gonna go. I moved my avocados over here. I planted my Monrovia bush. They're doing good. I did go ahead and put my Monrovias in these planters. This transplanted avocado is struggling. It is just droopy and not loving life. Here's my table. It's filthy again. I picked these up at the Dollar Tree the other day. There's some of my spider plants that are just centerpieces. There's the pool noodles. I actually got these fat pool noodles at Walmart. I finally found the fat pool noodles and it's perfect. See how it lifted it? No more backside showing. There's my new grill. There's a whole story behind why I didn't get the other one that I really wanted. I might have already told y'all. I couldn't move it. It was too heavy. I'm gonna do some planting in here. This actually needs to be tossed. I got all my little spider plants back out here. These are my Will They Survive. That was a house plant. This is the little green sticks that was left over from last year's Mexican petunia, and that is some green stick of a jalapeno. Got all my little duckies still there. I wanted to use this tree for something, so I put my two baby ferns. I just fluffed those. My little babies there. I tied back this thing so it won't fall anymore and break things. I need to find space for that. I don't like the way it looks there, but I'm still using it. There's my little Mexican petunia. There's my Easter lily. I don't know what it's doing. I still haven't found anything I like for these baskets. I was going to put the ferns in there, but the back of the fern is touching the wall and they get real nasty that way. I think they have more aeration right there. Still haven't done anything here. There is the big part of the limb. I still want to use it for bird feeders. I think I want to sink it into some cement though. I can't get rid of it. I just love it so much. I think it's going to be pretty decorated with something, but I need to find a home for it. Those are my extra chairs with their cushion. Big aloe's back out here. It was struggling inside. I'm hoping the sun will bring it back because, oh, my poor baby is struggling. But that's everything I've been up to, guys. I'm going to take my booty up in here. Make sure my dinner ain't burning. Because, yeah, I'm trying to cook dinner. Did I show you guys everything out here? I don't think so. There's my Thanksgiving plant. These little things. I need to hang my beehives. I need to find rooms for these beautiful periwinkle hangy things. Look at her. Whew. She is just gorgeous. My snake plants are doing well. This is my other Christmas cactus that's coming out here and doing okay. This thing is growing back. I want a hanging basket here. I just haven't found one that I like. And that's it. But see, I need to move those. That's not their permanent spot. That's just where they get most sun. But let me go make sure I ain't burning nothing. Today was not the day for me to be out after work, apparently. And it started off normal, you know. I stopped off at Home Depot because once I get an idea in my head of a project I want to do, I can't wait. I have no patience at all. So I'm like, let me go check out, you know, and see if they have the bits and pieces that I need. And I found some screws. And as I'm walking out, my oldest texts me, and I'm texting back. I get in the car with my little bag of screws. That's all I bought. And I decide to go up the road to Lowe's since Home Depot didn't have what I needed. And when I get to Lowe's, I see that they have their mulch on sale. And I'm like, ooh, that is a way better deal there than at Home Depot. So I pull my little cart up there and I load up 5 bags. I go and pay. And the basket is too heavy for me to be pushing and adding things to because I really don't know where I'm going in the store. So I went back to the car. I load up all my mulch. And then I'm about to go back in. And I'm like, let me see what time it is because I don't want it to get dark on me. And I'm looking for my phone. I can't find my phone. I can't find my phone. And I know I had my phone at Home Depot because I was texting with my oldest. I'm like, where the heck is my phone? So I'm checking pockets and I'm checking my purse and I can't find it. Long story short, guys, after I went back in and asked the cashier, did I leave a phone on the counter? Which is not like me. It's always in my scrub pocket or it's always in my purse. It's rare that I have it out. Unless I'm texting and then it goes right back in those places. She goes, no, there's no phone. So I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe I left it on the pile of mulch. So I go back over there and I don't see it. I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe I left it in the basket. So I go and I pull the basket and I don't see a phone. I'm like, oh, you moron. You had to have left it at Home Depot. That's the last time I remember having it was at Home Depot. Maybe I had left it in the basket at Home Depot because I thought I was going to need a basket and I didn't. So I ended up pushing it back in the little thingy. I'm like, oh, you moron. You probably left it sitting on the basket. So I take off from Lowe's, go around, and it's not that far. But I take off from Lowe's, go to Home Depot, park all in a panic. I'm about to go ask the cashier and I'm like, look in this car. I dumped my purse. Man, I didn't realize my purse was that messy. I dumped my purse. I can't find it. I've looked everywhere. And something told me, look in the back seat. Maybe it went under or in between the seats. And in the motion of the ocean in the car, it went in the back seat. Well, not the back seat. The floor. That's where it was. So I'm all in a panic, like, oh, but grateful that I friggin' had my phone. Because all my stuff is on my phone. All my stuff. My you know, bank and credit cards, everything. You have to do a fingerprint, but still, you know. Plus, I had footage for my YouTube videos on there, pictures of my baby. You know, who wants to lose their phone? But I was so relieved, and I was like, girl, go home, okay? Go home. you have just been in a panic for like the last half hour. Go home. But I'm like, no, I'm already out here. Lowe's is still just right back there. So I went back to Lowe's. But when I went back, I saw this huge SUV cut too close to people. Okay. I was one of the people cut too close to people. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dang, right? Little old lady. I bet she was in her 80s. Little tiny white haired thing driving this huge Yukon. Okay. She can't park. She keeps going. She's not looking back. I almost got hit. You guys, when I tell you, I almost got hit by this lunatic doing this. And I'm like, what the heck? And you could hear the tires. And I kind of turned back. I'm like, oh, so I moved over. She could have hit me and a lot of people in the parking lot. And then she gets out and this little bitty lady. I'm like, I do not want to age discriminate, but some people don't need to have their license anymore. But that was terrifying. So I'm like, see, you ain't got no business here. You should have gone home. You almost got hit in the freaking parking lot. So I went in, find my stuff, and I got home. Made dinner. Thankfully, I didn't burn it. And then lightning and thunder started pretty bad just a little bit ago, but nothing's happened. It's just gotten really humid. And I went ahead and got all my mulch out of the car because I cannot have my car smelling like that. It smells good at Home Depot, but in an itty bitty little Corolla, nah, not so much. So I just pulled all that out, and now I'm going to do a haul. Okay, the little bit of stuff that I got at Thrift Town yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all. And now yesterday, I should have been out in the street. Okay, yesterday it happened. Well, okay, I was meant to go to Thrift Town yesterday because there were some things there that I wanted the last time I went, and they were still there. So I went ahead and got, I don't know if y'all will remember. I went ahead and got this little thing, okay? The tags were blue and red, 50 and 75% off. Blue tag, I think this was 75% off. I am going to plant ivy in a pot and then nestle this behind it, and hopefully it'll trellis up this thing. That was the idea that I had originally when I first saw it. And that's what I want. That's what I want it for. So it was 75% off of $4.99. I think it's pretty. Okay. Then the other thing that I regret not having gotten the last time, the other things, ooh, it's humid, guys. I'm gonna have to turn the air on. I haven't had any heat, any air. The fans have been keeping us comfortable, but it is so sticky and humid. I'm sorry if I get moist, if I start to glisten, that's what it is. It's friggin' hot. But anywho, I regretted leaving these behind last time because they're so stinking perfect. And it wasn't until I watched back the video that I put up when I was at Thrift Town that I was like, oh, it would have been perfect for your yard, what they said. This one reads, heaven is under our feet as well as over our heads, for nature is the reflection of God. And how many times have you guys heard me say God must have been in a good mood when he made flowers, whatever? I connect nature to God. Like he was in a real good mood when he did a lot of stuff we see out there. So how perfect is that? And it's anonymous. And then this one says, nature is the living visible garment of God. I think that's pronounced goth. I don't know. But look at these. These are going to go. I'm going to have to move something to put these up. These, I don't want them to be exposed to water because they're wood. And I don't want them to swell and ruin or fade. So I'm going to put these under my little eave here in the front. But these were 50 off of $3.99. So both 50 off of $3.99. And y'all know I like a colorful cross. And this one is not very colorful, but it's very pretty. And I had to have it. And I like that it says grace, because we all need to give each other grace, man. We really do. I don't have the best temperament. I'm very impatient. So I don't give people as much grace as I should. So I got this little thing. I thought it was pretty. And this was pink, but it's okay because it was only $1.99. I think this will go on my wall, in my gallery wall. I think it'll work. I think so. Oh, this is metal. I don't know why I thought it was like a real, like a little fake leaf, like a silk leaf, or it's metal, but that's pretty. And then I saw this little guy. It's a little frosted owl. Drop a little tea light in there. I just thought it was pretty. And I have an owl, kind of paperweight, little crystal owl in my bedroom. And this will go in there. And that was 50 off of $1.99. And then, look at this big mama jamma. Pray, hope, and don't worry. Boy, that's some advice I need to remember. Look at this big mama jamma. So pretty with the little gold letters. There's no chips or anything. Somebody was selling it for $4.99. I don't know where that's from. Burlington Ross, I don't know. But somebody was selling it for $4.99. And I paid $1.99. Y'all know, I say I don't need any more coffee mugs, but I see something like that, I gotta have it. And then everything seemed to be gold or natural tone. Everything that I picked up, I noticed that when I was at the register, even the little trellis thing has some gold, is goldish. So maybe I was just in that mind frame, because look, you guys, let's open these, shall we? They were $2.99. They were not on sale, but these were too stinking cute, guys. I initially got them because I thought little dude might get a kick out of them, but then I'm like, oh, heck no, hold on. Their feet are glittery. Look at the little feetsies. Greenbrier International. That's Dollar Tree, right? So somebody spray painted these, because I don't know. Unless they came this way. Look at that. That's so cute. But I like that they had holes in them, okay? They have holes in them, and I'm like, I can put candles in there. I could put like a votive, you know, those glass votives. I don't have any in here. Those little glass votives that you put a candle in, that with a little stem that you stick in. I could do something like that. But then if they hold water, what I was thinking, I'm propagating some ivy and the roots are growing in water. I was thinking, how cute would that be if they hold water? I gotta try it. I could just propagate little ivies and stuff in it. I don't know. I don't think these were spray painted. They look too neat. They look too perfect. And the little glitter feet. Come on. I think these were sold this way. Greenbrier is Dollar Tree, right? But anywho, that's it. That's everything that I got. Everything that I picked up on my impromptu run to impromptu run to Thrift Town. But it's only Tuesday, guys, and I'm exhausted. It feels like I have been doing so much running. The sawing of the limbs, I hope didn't tear my arm up, but that's been happening the last couple days. I've been going out there and doing it, and like struggling, like, I'm too lazy for this. Why did I start it? But once I get it going, once that first limb was trimmed, I was totally inspired to just keep going. So I have all the pieces. I hope it works out. I hope it works out. If it hadn't started sprinkling, I probably would have been out there trying to do the pilot drill holes in my brick. I need to do a little more research, because I know you're not supposed to drill into the mortar. You're supposed to drill into the brick. So maybe it's good that it was sprinkling. I can do a little more research, but it seems like it's gonna work. The brackets that I got seem like they're gonna support well where I have it, and I just can't wait. I cannot wait. The only thing I haven't bought are the hinges. I want to make sure that everything's gonna fit, and then I'll buy some hinges. I need to figure out what kind of hinges, I can't get them too small because even though they're small limbs, it's still going to be kind of heavy. So I need to pick the right kind of limbs, the right kind of hinges to make it look pretty. But I just love that rustic look. And if I make it sturdy enough, I might dangle a Texas metal star or something on it. I don't know. What I really want to do is, if it's sturdy and it works the way it's supposed to work, on either side, I want to plant the morning glories that I bought. So it'll trail up. I think that'll be gorgeous. But yeah, I'm going to stop thinking. Because if not, I know me. I'll be out there with a friggin' flashlight trying to do something. But I'm tired. I'm hot. I'm going to go jump in the shower and wait for tomorrow. Is tomorrow Wednesday? It's Wednesday? I'm telling you, it feels like a whole week has gone by with as much running around and as I've been doing, and how my head is just going. But it is spring fever, man. It gets me. And I'm in a good place. I'm in a happy place. And that's where we need to be. You got to keep your mental right. But I hope you guys had a great Tuesday. I hope you guys are going to have a fantastic Wednesday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And I will see you Saturday, because me and my brother are going to be out there trying to get the gate part done. I'm hoping between... Excuse me, Martin. There's a raccoon walking around out there, and both of them are kind of... That raccoon better not be out there eating my stuff, my little few things that I have. I wonder if I should go water, because it didn't really rain. It sprinkled a little. I better go water. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I'll definitely see y'all Saturday, because I want to show how we're putting it together, in case you guys want to do it. And I've seen people on YouTube do it, and it seems pretty easy, but you definitely need another set of hands. So, blah, 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 blah. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I hope you all wake up refreshed and ready to get Wednesday going. And until my next go around, guys, I love y'all bunches. Bye.